Hello my friends, and welcome back to the studio. David Kessler here. Today I want to talk about something that I think is an interesting phenomenon. It's the number one mindset that keeps artists starving. You know, the whole starving artist thing? This is the main thing that keeps artists starving. It's a mental block, right? This is funny, but this idea came to me the other day when I was flipping through posts on Facebook. And one of the prominent artists around here happened to say, well, you know, I'm an artist and I make art regardless of whether I make any money or not. Wrong! Look, when you're a professional artist, you run a business. You run a business to make money, right? You don't run a business just to make art and fiddle fart around all day and not do anything. Sure, we're going to make art because we're artists. We're going to make it. Maybe some of it doesn't sell. Maybe some of it does sell. But we have to make money, right? I make a product. And this is going to be crazy talk to you art school MFA flunkies, right, that have never sold a painting. Paintings are products to be sold for money. That's what they are, right? If you have a whole studio full of paintings and you're not selling them, what have you done for yourself? If you can't buy crackers to eat, if you can't buy food to eat, what good is it? If you're a professional artist, you're in business. Businesses make money, right? I sell paintings. I teach workshops. I have online courses, you know, I have blog posts, and all sorts of things to make money. I sell books, you know, I write books, sell books, right? And it's all to make money. If you can't make money as an artist, you can't continue to buy materials to paint. It's real basic stuff, people. But the number one mindset is, you know, it's art, it's not for money. Well, that will keep you a starving artist rather than a successful artist. You won't have money to continue your message. You know, making art is about conveying some sort of message. Everything I do in these videos, the online courses and the workshops and the paintings is try to convey a message to people. And if you can't get the message out there because you don't have the money, what good are you doing to anybody? You can't be good for other people if you don't have your money to continue the message. It's real simple. If you can't buy materials to make more paintings, then you can't get your art into the world where it makes a difference in people's lives. You can't do instruction like I do and try to further the message of being good painters if you don't have any income coming in as an artist to do that. It just doesn't make any sense. And that's the big mental block. And, you know, to be honest with you, I've talked to some art school students, and they never, you know, nobody in art school tells you how to make a living as an artist. They don't tell you. It's like, oh man, this is art, right? It's your art. Don't sell out, man. Like, what? Seriously? So your parents are going to pay for 4 years of art school. That's provided that you get through college in 4 years. It took me 6 years. Anyway, provided you get through in 4 years, your parents are going to pay for that, and then you get out of school with no way in your mind to make a living. So did the college serve you adequately? No, because they don't teach you how to make a living as an artist. Just like in architecture school, nobody talked about how do you make a living as an architect. What if you go out on your own, start your own business? They don't talk about that. Same thing in art school. So they're not doing the service to the students because they're not telling them what to do. Right? It's not just about the art. If your art is only in your studio, it's not doing anybody any good but you. And it's not doing you any good because you can't do anything with it. You have to get the art out into the world so that it can begin its own life outside the studio. That's what it's all about. It's about getting it out there so it can impact positively other people. You want it to positively impact other people's lives. You want it hanging in their home or their office where they derive joy from what you make. Simple as that. If it's sitting in your studio, it's not doing anybody any good. You got to make money for materials, canvas, and paint, which are both very expensive. You have to make money so that you can continue the message. You got to be able to get the work out there so it makes a difference for people. Right? So don't let this starving artist thing rule your life. It's crazy. It's not right. You got to make money, people. Right? If you're an artist, you got to make money. Continue the message. And if you don't know how to do that, leave me a comment below and say, I don't know how to do that. All right? But you got to get it out there. You got to continue the message. Right? All right. So let me know below. Give me a like if you like this content. Subscribe to the channel. You can go to the website, check out workshops. If you want to know more about how to get your work out into the world and make money doing it, come to a workshop and we talk about that. All right, the last day of a workshop, that's what we talk about extensively. All right, so go to the website, check the workshops. Hopefully I'll be near you soon. If not, there's online courses for you to take. I hope this is helpful for you, because I don't want you to have that stumbling block that so many people have. Remember, art is a product just like any other retail product that gets traded for money. I don't have a problem with that. Right? You can't have a problem with it. You got to make the money to continue the message. Until next time, I'll see you.